Hello everyone, in this session we are going to discuss synthesis of acetyl salicylic acid. These are the products that we can produce from through the organic lab. Uh, this week we are going to start with aspirin, acetyl salicylic acid. So as you know that aspirin is good for anti-pyretic, anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and blood thinner. And these are the chemical formula and structure of the compounds that we are gonna discuss in following weeks. So make sure that you are familiarized with all the chemicals and chemical structures. This is the synthesis of via alkyl substitution. So you have seen this before in organic class, so make sure that you are already know how the chemical structure is going forward. Okay, for producing aspirin we need to first start with 1.4 gram salicylic acid. We add salicylic acid into 50 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask, and then we are gonna add acetic acid 3 milliliter, uh, and we are gonna add acetic acid in a way to wash whatever from sulfuric acid left on the uh, Erlenmeyer's walls. So we want to wash the walls of the Erlenmeyer flask to make sure we have all the 1.4 gram in the reaction. So then we are going to add 5 drops of phosphoric acid, 85%. And then we are going to heat gradually this complex of chemicals. So as you see, we are going to have the hot bath and put the Erlenmeyer flask inside the hot bath and heat between 85 to 90 degrees Celsius. We don't want to pass above 90 degrees because we don't want to boil the solution. So you need to remove the flask, and very quickly you need to add 2 milliliter of water. So use a great care when doing this because it's hot, and maybe if you don't care it make some issues. And then the excess acetic anhydrous decompose vigorously and the content of the flask comes to a boil. So when the decomposition is done, we are going to add 20 milliliter of water. So we make sure that all the crystals that we can see is gonna form. Just wait for some minutes, and then we are gonna place, as you see in this slide, we are gonna place the we are gonna place the Erlenmeyer flask inside the uh, water and ice to make the crystallization further. And then with the use of the vacuum filtration, we are gonna obtain all the crystals that already formed. So these are the safety protocols that you need to do all of them. and you need to be cautious to do all the safeties. So the analysis of the work is we want to know how much materials that we obtain, and doing the IR and NMR we are going to make sure that we produce aspirin. Thank you for considering this lecture. Hope you are all safe and do the exams after this lecture.